Exercise. It seems like my patients either love it or they hate it, and there's not a lot in between. But the benefits of exercise are so incredibly high that it truly is worth it if you don't exercise regularly, figuring out something to do on a regular basis. And it can be a combination of things. You know, you can take a yoga class with a girlfriend or a friend or family member. You can, you know, this is no plug, I don't know her at all, but I like Heather Robertson. She's on YouTube, and she has a lot of different videos. She has a 10-minute ab workout. This is not supposed to be a Heather Robertson commercial, but I was just thinking of the things that I do because I mix it up. And you can do things for a short period of time one day because you don't have a lot of time. I do that, and then you're on the treadmill, or you're, you know, doing a really brisk walk through the neighborhood, or, you know, you're doing some resistance training with bands. They're super cheap, those rubber bands, but there's not a lot of excuse these days because there's so much help on the internet where you can watch somebody do it and do it with them. This particular gal I was talking about has really fun music, and so the time passes quickly. But why? So it's not just aesthetic, you know, oh, I look better. There's that. But especially as we get older, you're either, well, the natural tendency is you get more fat and less muscle. So the muscle breaks down because of age. We don't have the anabolic steroids, the hormones that we should have naturally, which gets into why we work with balancing hormones. But you need exercise to keep that muscle mass. That protects your bones because you know, you hear about people falling and breaking things. It's because they have no muscle mass. They're not coordinated because they don't exercise. They don't have any muscle mass to protect them, and they fall or they trip and they break their arm, they break their hip. And if you were, you know, a little lighter on your feet as far as having exercise and you had better muscle mass, you'd be less likely for that to happen. But also, there's the cognitive health. It's called BDNF, brain-derived, meaning it just comes from the brain, neurotrophic, meaning growth factor. So BDNF just literally helps your brain repair and continue to grow and continue to function the way it should. We used to think the brain shrinks with age and bummer, nothing you can do, and you're going to be, you know, less cognitively alert and aware, and your memory will fail, and it's not true. And the benefit of even 20 minutes a day of regular exercise can really help raise those BDNF levels. So protects your brain, it keeps more muscle on you, so therefore makes you stronger. It will help you lose weight. There's so many things that are, and just emotionally you feel better. You know, there's those lovely endorphins that occur with exercise. So this is a plug to make the effort to find something you like to do, and maybe it's a few things you like to do. You know, this day I do this. I'm talking to patients who say, yeah, I do a yoga class once a week, and then a friend and I, we walk the hills a couple of times a week, and you know, and you can break it up, but have it in your schedule, put it into your life. It is so incredibly worth it. Exercise protects your immune system. It's, as I said, it's not just about, you know, going to a gym. A gym can be a little intimidating depending, you know, on the age group that you're surrounded by. You don't have to go to a formal gym. These are things you can do at home, you can do outside, but no excuses. So I spoke to a woman the other day. She's quite overweight, doesn't like to exercise. She goes, well, in the winter I don't do anything. It's like, no, it can't be that way. You have a phone. It's inside with you in the winter. Find something you can do and do it, okay? It's really, really, really important. And we've gotten way too lax on the importance of it. It's not just for kids. It's not for younger people. It's not to have a beach body. It's for health. It's for health of your heart, health of your bones, having more muscle, better cognitive health. Very, very worth it. By the way, if you like our channel, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share it with friends. It's important information, and as I said, you know who you are. If you go, hey, I love exercise, you're preaching, great, on we go. But if it's something that you go, and I hear this from patients a lot, I know I should do more. It's never been a part of my life. It's never too late to make it a part of your life. So hopefully this will inspire you to do so. If you need help, maybe you say, wow, I have a bad knee or a bad hip, or my feet hurt when I walk too much, or I just get tired. Now that's a real thing. I mentioned endorphins, feeling better after you exercise. What if you feel terrible after you exercise? Maybe you feel okay that day, and then the next day you feel like a truck ran over you. That's a real thing. You're not making that up. And there's a reason for that we need to get to the bottom of, get to the root cause of, and fix that so that you can actually get the positive benefits from exercising and have it not really act as a negative. So sometimes it can act as a negative for reasons that are correctable. So it's not an excuse, but it should be a motivation for you to say, wow, I exercise and I feel worse. I feel more tired. I feel achy. There's a reason underlying that we can help you with, which leads me to my final point. If you're wanting to get healthier overall and you're just running into some obstacles, then that's why we're here. You can contact us via our website for a free consultation. The website is rootcausemedicalclinics, that's plural.com. And we do telemedicine across the country. We have a clinic in California, we have a clinic in Florida, and so you can do your consultation in person, you can do it over Zoom, and we'd be delighted to help.